Sandman.
Yog Sothoth knows the gate. Yog Sothoth is the gate. Yog Sothoth is the key and guardian of the gate. Past, present, future, all are one in Yog Sothoth. He knows where the old ones broke through of old, and where they shall break through again. He knows where they have trod earth's fields, and where they still tread them, and why no one can behold them as they tread. Yog Sothoth is one of the great old one gods of the Howard Lovecraft universe, dwelling outside our world, outside space and time. He is aware of the past, present and future. He is the keeper of the gate between the worlds, the physical embodiment of the universe. Born of the nameless mist, he is the progenitor of Cthulhu, Hastur the unspeakable, and the ancestor of the Vurmi. He is also one of the descendants of Azathoth. Yog Sothoth is also known as the lurker at the threshold, the key and the gate, the all-containing. Supposedly, Yog Sothoth is locked outside of the universe in which we live, and all the events that occur in it are only a moment to him. Mystics speak of Yog Sothoth as an omniscient deity, the guardian of the gate between worlds, who himself is the gate and the key. His strength he is able to compete with Azathoth, and wisdom with Yig. Yog Sothoth is first mentioned in a 1927 novel, The Case of Charles Dexter Ward, in which Dr. Willett uses the name Yog Sothoth as an element of a powerful spell. In the 1928 story, The Dunwich Horror, a certain entity appears in the sky for a moment and is probably the most famous case of an ancient god entering our world. Old Whately performed a special ritual from the Necronomicon, which allowed the gateway to be opened to beings from the other world. Yog Sothoth is also mentioned in such works as The Mountains of Madness, The Horror in the Museum, The Lurker at the Threshold, Through the Gates of the Silver Key, and The Haunter of the Dark. Like many of Lovecraft's deities, Yog Sothoth has several avatars and even followers, such as the Chorezos cult, through whom he extends his influence. Like many of Lovecraft's gods, Yog Sothoth has many different manifestations throughout the history of the mythos. However, there is a general consensus that Yog Sothoth visually manifests as a mass of glowing orbs, in some versions with eyes or tentacles. Like his brethren and children, Yog Sothoth is completely indescribable and incomprehensible, as it is beyond human understanding, and those who are in his presence can only perceive him approximately. Unlike his brethren, this god is not insane and is very benevolent. He is able to share his wisdom and omniscience with whomever he deems worthy. The soul of Azathoth dwells in Yog Sothoth, and he will give a sign to the great old ones of days when the stars indicate the time of their coming. For Yog Sothoth is the gate through which the dwellers of the void will return. Yog Sothoth knows the labyrinths of time, for all time is one for him. He knows where in time the great old ones of days appeared in the distant past and where they will appear again when the wheel has finished turning.